What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I want to talk about Apryl Jones today. And, I like talking about her, Omarion, and Apryl Jones in many ways is like the California version of Brittany Renner.
She belongs to the streets.
Very pretty. She's attractive, and we all know that she was with Omarion, so she's a baby mama. She's a single mom. Okay. But then I also want to talk about the fact that she's very outspoken about her sexuality. She's very outspoken about what she needs. She's very outspoken about what's going on with her. She's very unaccountable about what's going on with her. Very similar to Brittany Renner, right? And if you look at them, look at both of their lives. They're both similar in age. They keep bouncing from guy to guy. All right? And, now there's some evidence that she may be dating Taye Diggs. Now, Taye Diggs, I don't know what's wrong with him. His TikTok, people think he's hilarious. I think he's need Jesus. Folks that said that he's gay, I don't think he's gay. I just think Taye Diggs is just weird. Something is wrong with him. But he's been hanging out a lot with Apryl Jones. Okay? Now, and I know Apryl Jones and Taye Diggs, booty clapping sounds. I know he got to be getting some of that. But if he getting some of that, we know that Taye Diggs is an OG. He not going to marry her. All right? And what happens is that once a woman gets a reputation for getting around, and I want you ladies to look at this. If you're Brittany Renner, if you're Apryl Jones, once it is known that you are a lady that is looked at as, you're a pass around type of chick. Shout out to Minister Jap. You a lady that you're not a lady that should be taken seriously. You have all the rights as a woman to live your life as you want, to live your life as you please, to express yourself sexually as you please. But the future that will be indicative for you is that most guys that you want to talk to will not take you seriously. All right? And we talk so much about, women getting respect and stuff like that. I just want to say this real quick. While that is very true, okay, about women having respect for men, what happens when men don't have no respect for women? And see, it's just that we can sleep with you and take you out on a nice date and take you to nice trips. But if a man don't respect you, he's not going to marry you. He's not going to take you nowhere seriously. And that's what you see with Apryl Jones. She just gets passed around from guy to guy. She's with Dr. Dre, and then now she's with, hanging out with Taye Diggs and all this. It's just all these older dudes. If you notice it, some of these guys are even like has-beens that she's hanging out with. She ain't getting the top guys no more. And not to say Dr. Dre is a has-been, because he's not. But, she don't have no access. It's like, oh, you're problematic. Oh, you won't. So let me just pass you around and, booty clapping sounds. And then that's it. That's what you keep seeing. You know what I'm saying? And so for ladies who feel that, you can express yourself however you want to, it comes at a cost. You can do whatever the hell you want to do in life. That is absolutely true. But men that got means, men that want to be taken seriously, they're not going to be dealing with you. Some ladies have stamped the permanent side chick stamp on them and don't know it. That's Brittany Renner. That's Apryl Jones. When you think of them, that's their brand. The brand is permanent side chick. And for a guy that is really credible, even if he loved you, people gonna think about, damn, bro, you married Apryl Jones? Like, are you sick? You married Brittany Renner? Are you sick? Like, imagine a guy that marries Brittany Renner that's a rapper or an athlete. You make yourself look you lose so much credibility. I don't care what feminism says. What feminism, like, you married her? And all you get is temporary relationships, more emotional damage. You know, women suffer behind a lot of temporary relationships. And I'm not saying that, you know, cheating doesn't go on and breakups don't happen, but just, you know, what women really need, women need a lot of stability. Especially a woman that got kids. You need as stable as an environment as you can have for you and your kids. And that's why it's important to pick the right guy. And that's why it's so important to appreciate when you have the right man in your life to do the right things, to get the man to marry you. But once you start being, you know, combative, once you start being problematic, like look at how Omarion did with Apryl Jones. Look at her every year. Just keeps getting dustier and dustier every year. Look at Apryl. Look at Amber Rose, getting dustier and dustier and dustier every year. Failed relationship after failed relationship after failed relationship, unstable. Complete joke. Man after man after man. So you going around talking about it's this guy's fault for how it is, but then when people look at your life, they're like, wait a minute, baby. Well, you and that guy been broke up for 10 years, but you still ain't stable. You still dealing with man after man after man after man. Like how is that the truth? How do you keep dealing with all these different dudes all the time? You know? How is that? How are you still unstable? How are you still problematic? How are you still having issues? And then when you talk about it, they don't want us. Everybody's quiet now. Everybody's quiet. But then when you look at how she keep ruining her life by her own actions, and you still ain't stable. You still can't get a man to marry you. You still dealing with different dudes. That's a problem. And it's a problem in American society. You know, ladies, even the men too. Everybody has to understand you can be whatever kind of person you are. There are consequences for living a reckless life. It's just consequences. For people who are disciplined, you pay a price. But in the long run, you pay a bigger price for being reckless. And Apryl Jones is paying the price. She got tainted that brand that Brittany Renner has. And then at the end of the day, they're going to be miserable, blaming men for all their problems. But you know what? That's why I'm here for it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains all time high.